This tutorial shows how to cut out a background in Gimp. Don't ask me why. On Mac I seem to have to double click everything, so first of all I'm going to double click the pen tool to get started. Hope this video will show you enough detail on how to do it. As you've seen, I increased the size of the image to 400%. That just makes it easier for me to get around. Just remember your starting point. It's not that hard. You'll have a big circle there. It's just that you need to know where this is when you finish. No, I'm not really that fast. I've just sped up the tutorial a bit during this part. You don't want to see me do every little point. However, the more points you do, the more detail you can actually get. The more points, the better this will look. So it's up to you how long you take to do it. Now this is where I stuff up. For the second last point to the closing point, I keep forgetting to do it, and most of you will most probably do the same initially. However, on the second last point, before you go hitting the first one, hold the control button. That actually closes the selection. If you do the same as what I did, just go back and undo those couple of points. There are keyboard shortcuts to do it, but I found it easier just to show you in to do it with the edit. Then go over to select selection from path. Again, do not know why I have to double click. However, once I've selected it, you'll see the marching ants, what they call is the little highlighted bits around that show you they've selected the path. Once I've done that, I've just gone up and created a new file, or first of all, no, sorry, I've selected that. So once you've got little marching ants, either edit, copy, or cut, open a new file and paste it into the new file. As you can see, I tried to paint straight to the background, which doesn't work. You have to create a new layer and then paint a new layer. If you want this to match in, your new layer to match in with your website or your blog, ColorCop is a great program, open source, doesn't cost anything for Windows, and you've got Digital Color Meter, which comes with Mac. This will help you select the exact color of your background so you can match this into your website if you wish. Now, if you notice, this image is 4.9 megabytes, which would be too large to upload to many websites, to many blogs. So what we can do now is we save the file as a JPEG. When you save the file as a JPEG, you get asked to export first. Once you export, it lets you change the quality of it. Believe it or not, the quality does not change that much. However, the size of the file changes drastically. This ends up being 25 odd kilobytes, which will upload to any site you want. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. I hope you find it useful. If not, leave me some comments. If you need more detail, I'll gladly add more detail. If it was too much detail, also let me know.